while I was still doing All Creatures. And then about 2 years after that, he rang me up just one night at home and said, Tom Baker's leaving Doctor Who. So I didn't know quite why he was saying this. And he said, how would you feel about being the next Doctor? So it was as simple as that. I didn't even have to audition. It was fantastic. I wouldn't have got the part if I'd had to audition. Yes, and he just offered me the part. And I wasn't sure about it because I could feel I was really young, and so he took me out to lunch. So I knew he was serious. BBC producers never take me out to lunch unless I think they have to pay for it themselves. That's and so eventually I thought the real reason it's a really pathetic reason in the end that I took the part was because I was so thrilled to be offered it, even though I wasn't really sure I should do it, that I thought, I can't turn this down and then go around telling everybody that I was offered it if someone else is doing it. It's just not really ethical. I don't go around going, oh yeah, he's doing it, but I was offered it first. So I thought, well, I have to do it, because that's the only way I can tell all my friends, I was offered Doctor Who. So really that's why I did it. But it was a great job. I mean, you are sort of walking into a sort of ready-made charisma. And the salary, we decided on the basic outfit. And then he came to me one day and said, I've got a great idea for a quirky thing. Because Tom had his scarf. And he said, I've got a great idea for the quirky thing. You should wear a stick of celery on your lapel. And I went, yeah, great. Why? I said, well, I've no idea. I said, okay, well, as long as you explain it before I leave, I'll do it. So he agreed with that, and then jumped forward 3 years of Doctor Who, and we're about to start the last story. And I realised that he's never explained it. So I went to Eric Saban, who was the script editor, and said, you've got to explain the celery, because that was the deal, otherwise why the heck have I been wearing celery? So they inserted into the story, if you look at Caves of Androzani, a thing where I am allergic, the doctor is allergic to a certain kind of gas, and the name of the gas is just escaping me.
Praxis.
Praxis, yeah. Certain gases in the Praxis range, yes. And if those gases are present, the celery will turn purple. And then all I have to do is take a bite of it, and it will act as an antidote, and I will be fine. Or worse, I will turn into Colin Baker. Now I know, I always give on Colin a hard time. It's fun, we love each other.
How did you feel when you found out they were bringing back Doctor Who? Were you excited, or were you like,
I was excited, yeah, because for a start, I remember doing many conventions after it went off the air where fans like yourselves would say, do you think they're ever going to bring Doctor Who back, or is that it? And I said, no, I'm sure they will bring it back. Absolutely, and I was always absolutely sure that it just needed a certain gap of time, a certain number of years off the air before someone would go, I've got a really good idea. Let's bring back Doctor Who. And as it happened, Russell T Davies had written a couple of very successful series in Britain. And the BBC went to him and they said, they were trying to lure him back to the BBC, I think. And they said to him, look, we want to do whatever you're writing now, whatever you want to do, just tell us and we'll make it. And he said, I don't want to do any of that, I want to bring back Doctor Who. And they just went, oh, okay then. That's power. So that's what they did. And so he's really down to Russell. The series came back.